Welcome to Country Living in Greece. So I'm just beginning to clean up the first area after my brief meeting with the first tradesman. The place is just full of things like this, like just old iron implements. It's all just stuff, odds and ends that was just hanging on the on that old corrugated balcony roof. They're just fun to have. The very first thing I want to do is get rid of that old TV antenna, because we don't watch TV around these parts. So you're coming down first. Very first thing I'm going to do. And timber. Well, not one of the neatest jobs I ever did. Had to do it while holding the phone, but good riddance to bad influences. No TV in this household. Okay, so here I am inside the house, looking at this box. Supposedly, the electric company came today, so I'm going to see what happens. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Day number 1, and one big issue solved. There does indeed seem to be some electricity in the house. Now that's good news. After speaking with the tradesman, who gave me good and bad news, I did a little bit of work, my initial day's work. This is the very first day I've done any cleaning, tidying up, getting rid of stuff. And the first thing I did was to clear off the roof, or the front balcony of this room. So, which means getting all that stuff that was hanging. This corrugated iron is going, but there was just a ton of old wires and pieces of iron, and still 1 or 2 remaining. I'm gonna remove, but not so important. The other ones were hanging down, and there was a lot of old iron fencing that was rusted. I guess to keep animals off. I don't know. We'll soon find out what sort of creatures we have around here. But the point is now, there's a nice clear view from the front balcony of the room, and I've begun to tidy up. I'm just using an old broom I found, but I got rid of all the mattresses and stuff that were up here. Let me get a shot of that. Yeah, so now you see the whole balcony cleared of junk, cleared of old beds, and you can just get an idea of where this is going to end up. How nice it's going to be with this view. So now, as for the good and bad news from the first tradesman that I brought here, he's a plumber by trade, but he also acts as foreman, and he can arrange other workers. So, besides having the electricity turned on, the water still needs to be connected. There seems to be about 10 feet of pipe that was removed somewhere along the line that my landlady doesn't know about. The lady who owns the property that we're buying it from, she has assured me that she's paying her water bill. So she has the rights to water. There simply isn't a pipe connecting it to the house. She was right about the electricity. She said she was paying the electricity, and now we see it's on. So this is just fantastic news. As far as the water goes, tomorrow, the plumber I spoke to today will come back, and he'll hook that up. So we'll have water and electricity, and we're going to be living a little bit bohemian style around here, but we're going to be fine. So this is all really good news. Now, the bad news he gave me is that you cannot find workers in this time. I mean, just laborers like, 18-year-old kids who will come and just get paid per day to clean up rooms, throw garbage out, maybe do a little painting, things like that. I asked him, can I find anybody like that? And he said, nope, not possible. Everyone's busy, and there's no one that would even take 50 bucks a day, 50 euros per day in cash to come and help me. This first little bit job here took me maybe 2 hours, 2.5 hours. I'm so sure that this is going to be an easy one-man job. So I'm just going to do it myself. He's going to come hook up the water. He said he would help me with some plastering things I need done. He'll just do it personally. And as for the rest, I got 2 weeks before we need to move in. I'm sure I can get this place neat and tidy and painted before then. So watch this space.